Welcome to Preparing for Purpose podcast. I am your host, Eve Mapanda. I wanted to talk about going through hard times and how difficult it can be to see the light, especially when you are going through challenging times that don't seem to end. And for me, I have been in that space of where it's one thing after another to a point that I was beginning to now lose myself. I was beginning to lose my sense of identity. I was beginning to lose my self-worth because of the challenges and the trials that I have been experiencing. And oftentimes it's you don't even want to say anything to anyone because you just feel as if everyone is walking around and they've got their own problems. They've got their things that they are dealing with. And so you often have to think twice before actually reaching out to someone. And also on the flip side of that, there's also the fact that sometimes when you're going through trials in life, there's also an element of where it just gets so overwhelming that you just want to be in your bubble, and it can be often difficult to communicate with people or to interact with them, especially if people are calling and checking up. And so I've been in that space recently where I just wanted to detach myself from the world completely. And the more I kept feeling like that, I realized the more I was just going into this deep, dark hole. And every single day, I was getting comfortable in going into this hole. And it got to a point where a few days ago, I had to really just get the courage to just say, I'm just going to take one step. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to get moving. I am going to do at least 2 to 3 tasks just to move myself forward, just to find that life inside of me. And as I started now opening up more around my struggles, I noticed that the people who I was also talking to were also going through their own troubles. And it was almost as though they felt relieved to even talk about their own troubles because they could relate with someone who understands what they're going through. And usually I'm the type of person, because I'm so busy and I'm always serving people, that I actually don't take the time out to just say, okay, maybe I need to take a step back. And there's so many of us, especially if you're living out your purpose, something that I realized that I had to stop for a minute and actually say, I am not okay. I am struggling in this situation and I just don't know how to come out of it. And when people see me, they see this strong person. And the problem with that is often that when people see someone who they know is someone who's strong, they often find it hard to believe that they're going through problems, and therefore they don't offer help. And if you're in that space, you're the type of person who knows that they're seen in a certain way by people. They're seen as being strong. They're seen as being all together. And when they are by themselves, they end up going and they break down. and hide that away from the world, I want you to know that it's okay for you to be weak. It's okay not to be okay. You're only human. However, what's important to remember here is you don't want to stay there for too long. You have to address exactly what it is that you're feeling. You have to tap into why you're feeling the way you're feeling. It is your responsibility to heal. It is your responsibility to get yourself better. Because it is so easy to stay down. And what happens when you stay down is you get worse. And you stop fighting for yourself. And so I had to start having that self-talk with myself that it's time to get up to date. Today is going to be a good day. Even if, to be honest, I wouldn't have a good day because I would still be feeling the same way. But just those little things that I started doing started to build up every single day. And although I am not 100% yet, I am still showing up for myself every single day, here and there. I'm open to help. I'm open to receiving the help from people who I have spoken to, I have been in contact with. They've supported me, my close friends. I have even cried to one or two people, and it felt good. It felt good to actually say it out loud that I am not okay, because I'm not okay, and I'm not going to go into the world, put a fake smile on, act like everything is together when really nothing is together for me right now. I really want to encourage, this podcast is for anyone who feels like they're going through a season of difficulty where they're just trying to stay above water. And I just want you to remember that your situation, whatever it is that you're going through right now, it is temporary, and you have to find the strength within yourself to fight for yourself, to get back up and do what it is you love to do in life. To be happy again, to find joy, to find peace. And always remember, you don't always have to be okay. Life is hard, but it's ultimately harder when you go through life battling by yourself. When you have people that you can look to lift you up when you're down. So don't be silent. You're not alone in this world. Reach out to someone. Find that support and get back to you.